next period we take the second example of the method that is we have seen in the previous period, the Lagrange's multiplier method. The second example is hoop rolling without slipping down an inclined plane. Let a hoop is rolled down through an angle theta in time t. This hoop is rolling down on the inclined plane in time t. Let r be radius of the hoop. The equation of the constraint is given by r d theta minus dx equal to 0. From equation 1, we write the coefficients ax equal to minus 1 and a theta equal to r. Coefficient of d theta r, coefficient of dx minus 1. The kinetic energy T is given by T equal to 1 half m x dot square plus 1 half m r square theta dot square. And the potential energy V is given by mg into L minus x into sin phi. The Lagrangian of the system L is given by, we know that L is given by T minus V. Therefore, take the difference from the equation 2 and 3. We have this. Here is only one equation of constraint, that is equation 2. Therefore, only one Lagrange multiplier is required, which is we take it as lambda. Therefore, the Lagrange equation of motion are del L by del Qy dot, again dot of this bracket means derivative, minus del L by del Qy equal to lambda into A1I. We put here I equal to 1, we get first equation, then I equal to 2, we get second equation. Therefore, we take Q1 equal to x and A11 equal to minus 1. Therefore, this equation phi implies this. Therefore, del L by del x dot, because Q1 equal to x dot minus del L by del x equal to lambda into minus 1. Now here del L by del x dot means derivative of L with respect to x dot is taken by equation this 4. Derivative of this L with respect to x dot. X dot contain only first term, second term, third term. There is no x dot. Therefore, derivative of second and third term is 0. Only derivative of first term, x dot square. Derivative of x dot square is 2x dot. 2 cancels. Therefore, we have mx double dot minus del L by del x. Again from equation 4, del L by del x. First term, second term does not contain x. Third term contain x. Mg, L, sin phi are constant. Only we have to take the derivative of L minus x with respect to x. Therefore, derivative of L minus x 0 minus 1 minus 1. Therefore, we have minus of minus plus mg sin phi. Mg sin phi. Therefore, we have again here is minus sign. Therefore, minus mg sin phi plus lambda equal to 0. This lambda is taken in the left hand side. Then second equation q2 equal to theta and a12 equal to r. Therefore, this equation 5 implies that del L by del theta dot of dot minus del L by del theta equal to lambda r. Here is second derivative, there here bracket dot, therefore there is 2 dot, second order derivative. Now derivative of this L with respect to theta dot contain only second term, therefore we get derivative of second term, first term derivative, third term derivative is 0. Derivative of theta dot square, 2 theta dot divided by 2, 2 cancels. Therefore, we have mr square theta dot. Again, derivative of this bracket means theta double dot, because there is the derivative of this whole bracket minus then del L by del theta. Now, here in the Lagrangian L there is no term containing theta only. Therefore, derivative of this L with respect to theta is 0. Therefore, this value you will get 0. Therefore, take this term lambda r in the left hand side. Therefore, we have gamma square theta double dot minus lambda r equal to 0. And the equation of constraint is given by this equation 1, r d theta minus dx equal to 0, or we can write d theta means derivative of theta, theta dot, dx means derivative of x, therefore x dot. Differentiating this 8 with respect to time, therefore we have r into theta double dot equal to x double dot. First derivative is already present, therefore again differentiating we have 2 dot theta double dot x double dot. In equation, put in this value in equation 7, we obtain this. Now dividing by r, we have this. Now from equation 6, we have mx double dot minus mg into sin phi plus value of lambda is mx double dot, therefore this mx double dot we have 2 times mx double dot minus mg sin phi equal to 0, dividing by m, we have this. Now from this we can obtain the value of this will be x double dot equal to z sin phi divided by 2. Which gives the acceleration of the hoop along the inclined plane. This gives the acceleration, double derivative is there, d square x by dt square, which gives the acceleration of the hoop. This x double dot gives acceleration of the hoop, along the inclined plane. Along with lambda equal to mx double dot, that is mg, we put value of x double dot mg sin phi divided by 2, and value of theta double dot equal to x double dot divided by r. Put value of x double dot, therefore we have z sin phi divided by 2 times r. Therefore the hoop rolls down the inclined plane only 1/2 of the acceleration. Therefore the hoop rolls down and inclined plane only 1/2 the acceleration. You see from this equation, it would be how it would have slipping down in a frictionless plane. And the frictional force of constraint is, and frictional force of the constraint is lambda equal to mg sin phi divided by 2. This is about the hoop rolling without slipping down the inclined plane. Equations of motions are given by these 6 and 7. So the acceleration and the value of lambda are given by these equations.